Healthcare, starting off with UNH, United Health Group. Um, yeah, it's kind of difficult to say it's too negative when, yeah, we had a nasty drop of 7 points, but we also um, reached brand new all-time highs of 509. It's still looking phenomenal. Look, maybe get back in right around the 495 where we have our more support, and then next target would probably be 518. But be very careful because it could bring us all the way to 479, right? But it looks more like likely that we'll hit down to the 495 before we start back and ramp up to the 518. At the 518, I'd be more careful just because it has gone quite a long ways and it has followed everything that we needed it to. Oh, wait a minute. Earnings is coming up. When's earnings? 119. So, yeah, 119 fireworks should go. All right, on. No, there we go. Johnson and Johnson. Um, I don't see much wrong with it. We attempted to try to reach the top, like this top right here, kind of got rejected. But Friday was a nasty day for everybody, so it's not like Johnson were the only one that had a nasty day. I probably come back to if the market maintains its 100% or 100 point futures, then Johnson & Johnson will probably open above the 171.47 and above the 141.47. I would be a buyer. I wouldn't mind buying at the 169.73 as well. Just at that point, we'd have one line we've got to take and then another line we've got to take. But I do see if we hold, because this is also the 50% of the larger extension. So if we can hold that a larger extension, then I see we could probably break out of this 100 with a little bit more momentum, right? And next target really would be 176.19. Gilead, I mean, can you say much wrong with Gilead? Just kind of like United Health. Yeah, we just reached new highs. So feed the ducks a little bit and look to get back in later on. Okay, look at that. We're almost at the 50% mark from this short term from December 22nd to the December 30th high. So we retraced back 50%. So if you're aggressive, this is where you'd want to buy. Plus, this is at the top of the breakout. So at this point, if you would like to be aggressive, again, like I said, be aggressive looking for a target of 75 to 76. Sarepta Therapeutics, Therapeutics. Eh, looks like we want to probably retest some more. Where do we? Okay, yeah. So we're having trouble taking this out right here. Maybe finding more support. I mean, we found support on Wednesday at the 88.54, but it looks like it wants to try to hit the 88.64 one more time. Maybe double bottom and find enough like buying power, because there's literally no buying power at all. I mean, there's no volume even whatsoever right here. So that is not what I would really want to see when we're trying to break out. The volume needs to pick up substantially for me to really be interested or really be excited about the breakout. Because if there's no buyers over here, then we will come back down to probably the 87.16. ABBV. Now, talk about a frustrating stock. Not any way in a negative frustration. If we didn't make $1 billion, that is 110% our fault, since we have just done nothing but literally go up since, when was this? 10/29. Then the real amp and everything got going. You see the squeeze, and we squeezed off, and bow. So I know I've been paying attention. Again, I'm in Thailand right now, so it's a little frustrating because when your guys are awake, it's 9:30 at nighttime for me over here, and the market closes at 4 in the morning. So I've missed out on quite a few different opportunities, which is frustrating, but what can you say? Looking for the short term little trend down at the 135 would be a place for us to maybe buy in just a little bit more. Now, I wouldn't say, bet the house, but I would say buy in a little bit more with knowing that the 133.49 would be here all the way to get out. But with that being said, this is kind of what I'm looking at. Boom. So the 138 is actual target. There we go. We got MRK. If we can hold this teal line, I am a buyer. We still have a gap to fill at the 81 and at the 89. We are so about 13 points away. Yeah. Hold the teal line. I'm a buyer. Watch these lines for resistance, obviously. But eventually, as long as we hold this teal line, I don't see it happening tomorrow or this week at all. But now the futures are closer to the highs, jumping right around, or the YM, the Dow's jumping between 120 and 118. AstraZeneca, I like it. I like it. I don't love it. I love it. I would love it if we could maintain this teal line right here and up to the gap fill of 59.24. Now, the bigger one is the gap fill right before that gap, which is the bottom of 62.81, so about 4 points away. BMY is good momentum. Good, I like the chart where it's looking. Just be a little bit more careful. Looking like it wants to maybe go down to the 62 area, but if the market can maintain its plus 100 points throughout the entire day, then I see we're probably going to be, or the higher probability trade is that we're going to be trying to hit the 20. Can't talk. I'm sorry. It looks like we'll probably try to hit the 62.96. Pfizer, I mean, as long as they keep on coming out with new different variations on how to take a pill and how to get a shot, then I don't see anything wrong with Pfizer. And they're probably in the works to solve the next global pandemic. That was all pun intended. Yes, I was trying to make fun of it. However, you might not think it's funny. Anything above 57.22, I'm a buyer. We're in the upper echelons of this short-term Fibonacci. I would be a much more powerful buyer at 59.07, looking for a target of 64.43. Moderna, be careful. Be really careful. Because, we looked like it was going to get, and we destroyed. Looks like it's going to get, and then we destroy. If you want to be aggressive, I would not buy options on this because you're gonna pay out the wazoo for premium. But if you had the ability to buy some of the stock, then your outward would be 231.17.